I own absolutely no rights to any music that you may be hearing in the background of this video, which is on my radio in my home. Get that out. A questionable word. To one is given the word of wisdom through the Spirit. 1 Corinthians 12:8. Scripture reading, Ecclesiastes 7:1-12. One day I went out of my house and I saw a friend of mine named John who lived opposite me. He crossed the road, came up to me and said, "Now, Smith, how are you?" "Very well, John," I said. "Well," he said, "my wife and I have been praying and talking together about selling our house. And every time we think about it in any way, your name is the only one we think about." That was strange. That was a strange thing to me. "Will you buy it?" he asked. Now, if you remember, when David went wrong, he only went wrong because he violated the holy commandment. And knowledge his knowledge kept him. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife. Exodus 20:17. He had to break the law to commit sin. I was not dealing with a sin. However, looking back, I see that there were many questionable things about the situation, so that if I had thought about it for a moment, I would have been saved from many weeks of brokenheartedness and sorrow. What was the first thing that I should have asked myself? Can I live in two houses? No. Well, then one is sufficient. The next thing was, do I have the money to buy the house? No. The significance in itself, for God does not want any person to be in debt. And when you learn that secret, it will save you from many sleepless nights. But I was like many people. We are all learning, and none of us is perfect. However, I don't thank God that we are called to perfection, whether we come into it at once or not. If you miss the mark of holiness 10 times a day, fortify yourself to believe that God intends for you to be holy, and then stand again. Stand. The thought for the day: do not give in when you miss the mark. Don't give in. Don't throw the towel in. Pull yourself back up, dust yourself off, and move forward. God bless you guys. Love you. See you soon.